The West is training under late-stage capitalism, not immigration. What people are calling a collapse due to immigration is in reality the visible strain of late-stage capitalism. Late-stage capitalism is the point at which a profit-driven system has exhausted all easy avenues for growth and begins to cannibalize its own society in order to continue extracting profit.
Welcome to End-stage Capitalism, where consumer society shows its cracks and the system eats itself in plain sight. Here are 5 signs we're living it. Overproduction with no one left to buy. Companies flood the market with goods, but wages haven't kept up, so the shelves are full and wallets are empty. Debt becomes the business model. Consumers are trapped in cycles of credit just to survive, fueling the economy with borrowed time and borrowed money. Everything becomes a product. Your attention, your data, your hobbies, everything is monetized. Even rest is packaged as a service. Corporate power trumps democracy. Regulations are written by the regulated and the public interest is sidelined by private profit. Public services decay while wealth accumulates at the top. Roads crumble, schools suffer, healthcare costs soar, and billionaires launch themselves into space.
Western European countries like the UK feel it more compared to the US because the UK has a service-dominated economy, not a production economy. A service-based economy hits its limit first because you can't endlessly financialize services without eventually degrading quality. The West demonizes communism for censorship, state violence, and authoritarianism. But those are not inherent to communism. They are characteristics of bad governments in general. Just like slavery, Jim Crow, the Native American genocide, and the massacre of more than 1 million Iraqi civilians are characteristics of bad government and does not define capitalism. China's 20-year trajectory versus the West's 20-year stagnation suggests that state-managed economies may outperform mature capitalist ones past a certain stage. Capitalism is based on maximizing profit. This means that without government oversight, owners of businesses will always do whatever maximizes profits, even if it's not in the interest of the citizens of the country. If hiring workers from developing countries is cheaper and makes more profits, that is what a good business owner will do. If establishing your businesses in a developing country to take advantage of cheap labor, cheap services, and cheap raw materials increases your profit, that is what is ideal for a business owner to do. In the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s, multimillionaires and billionaires became rich by solving an existing problem for mankind and profiting from it, e.g. Windows by Microsoft. Now, multimillionaires get rich not by inventing something that solves a problem for us, but by buying or getting a license for something that already exists. Sometimes something we used to get for free and charging us an exorbitant price for it. A simple example is watching football in the UK. We used to watch football for free in the UK. Now, to watch football, you have to pay 3 companies: Sky Sports, TNT Sports, and Amazon Prime. A total of more than £100 and still not watch all the matches in the season. To watch all your favorite shows on TV, you have to have Netflix, Amazon Prime, Hulu, Paramount Plus, Disney Plus, Apple TV. This list is not exhaustive in any way. What about passenger train services? The UK has more than 20 train operators who bought licenses from the government to use train tracks and train stations that our tax is paid for. And they charge us cutthroat prices to use these trains. These prices are so expensive that it is cheaper to take a flight to another country in Europe than to take a train in the UK. These train operators do not offer anything special or offer competitive prices to win over our patronage, since they all use the same tracks and stations. They cannot offer faster train tracks, and the trains are not even air-conditioned. They are freezing cold in the winter and scorching hot in the summer. This is at a time when they have air-conditioned underground stations in China. Late-stage capitalism is so apparent in the UK that even a visitor from a supposed third world country notices it. The first thing they notice is that the UK is so underwhelming. Nothing is ever worth the money you pay for it, nor are the facilities provided by the government worth the taxes you pay. Nothing. Not the trains, not the hotels, not the restaurants, not the theme parks, not the roads, not the houses. The houses are a joke, an unfunny joke. Not the hospitals, not the schools, not the universities. Every single thing in the UK is underwhelming. There is hardly a real luxury experience in the UK, no matter how much you pay.